Well, we see right off the bat there, Alex Bowman get a great start to launch out into the lead, and now is when the guessing game starts. Will this racetrack take rubber? Will it not? And I think that for the drivers, they don't really know how hard to go right here. Do I need to take care of my tires? Do I need to go full speed? What do I need to do? So this is kind of a wait and see game.
Austin Cindric right behind Busch is going to leave no room for Love to get in line.
Oh boy, Reddick really sideways right there.
Guys, I think the front of the field has the pace. You know, the reins pulled back, kind of like a horse race, right? Watching the Derby, pulling the reins back, and it's stacking them all up back here in the back half of the field. That's why you're seeing this.
There's what happened to Reddick. A big slide, but a save. Welcome back to the Food City 500. Look at this. Kyle Larson up and around the outside. Denny Hamlin did get his spot back. Justin Haley raced up to second, and Larson has pushed the go button. He takes the lead from teammate Alex Bowman.
Yeah, and all of these guys have been in tire conservation mode, but this racetrack is starting to take a little bit of rubber as
John Hunter Nemechek's Toyota Cam about to be sacrificed here on the back bumper of Chris Buescher, who got a little loose. That's what promoted that contact there. Hey, this is Bristol.
Bristol's a busy place, and you see Carson right now. You see him lean to the right. That's the G-forces from the center of the corner, and his body will straight back up. This racetrack for a driver is very, very physical.
Second place.
Denny Hamlin passes Justin Haley for second, but I'm going to give some praise to Justin Haley. Great job so far. He was the one that felt that first and took off to the front.
Kyle Larson works his way up through the field, lapping cars. It gets harder because they're all double wide and they don't want to go a lap down.
Ooh, careful.
And don't leave a lot of room, do they? Larson all alone now. He's got a big buffer between himself and Hamlin, and wins the stage. Green to checker. And I believe Priest got past McDowell to be the first car one lap down. Here we go for stage two.
Well, you nailed that one, Clint. We saw Denny Hamlin immediately struggle right there and lost a couple spots right off the bat to the outside row. And the thing that we're going to see different this time is you're going to see everybody hammer down. They know that the tires are no longer an issue. See Ty Gibbs up on the outside, and now Carson Hocevar around for second place. Kyle Larson, he's put the lap time down to his fast lap is a 15:39, and he did that on lap 144. So
they're literally a half a second. Whoa, stacking up here. Keselowski in front of Elliott in the way. Elliott is not happy. They're a half a second faster taking off this time than that first run. Oh man, that wasn't Keselowski's fault.
That's what started that.
Retaliate.
So if you're going to pass this way, you better be darn sure that car can't get back to your rear bumper right away.
Really good point. You can move them. There's still a lot of racing left.
Alex Bowman started. And the first caution of the day for cause waves at lap 178. Van Gisbergen had already gone 2 laps down and spins in turn 2.
Watch Shane Van Gisbergen get to the inside of him, runs out of real estate trying to squeeze and gets loose, corrects, get up into this door, way they both go. That's racing at Bristol.
Here's John Hunter Nemechek leaving pit road after his stop. We'll switch to the rear view and watch the right side of your screen here.
There she goes right there.
That's the lug nut off the left side. And the wheel and tire that left started rolling down pit road.
Oh my gosh.
And here in the middle of a pit stop,
look out.
Suarez crew comes around.
Try to not lose. Don't make any big mistakes, but it's tough to get going on the bottom.
Especially on old tires.
All right, back to green. The first 8 cars, at least they were the first 8. Now it's the first 12 as they line up. Did not stop.
And this is going to be a big test right here to see if those new tires can make any ground on these guys up front.
Final lap of the stage. Kyle Larson, 66 stage wins, tying Martin Truex Jr. for first on the all-time list. To the second row on the choose. Here we go, stage 3.
Blaney's car rifled around that outside.
Christopher Bell battling his teammate for fourth.
Whoa,
and he's
almost wrecked.
Clear high.
Same exact spot that Briscoe about lost it. This car's starting to smoke. It ain't going to be long, guys. It's going to grenade soon. He's losing a lot of speed down the straightaways now. Blue smoke, never good, Larry.
Yeah, I was watching his
01
lap
to
times.
5 got bottom.
I was watching his lap times. If there's one track you can get by being a little bit down on horsepower, this is it. As long as it doesn't just completely go away. Todd Gilliland shouldn't be, because of being out of fuel, complaining about fuel pressure. He had last pitted at lap 181. That's 120 laps ago.
This thing's really starting to lay down. It ain't going to be long.
Back at third place, Ty Gibbs is going to be under fire from Carson Hocevar and Ryan Blaney.
Yes, sir. There he is.
Yeah, both of those cars of Carson Hocevar and Ryan Blaney, they were making a lot of speed on the top of the racetrack. As you see Carson go to the bottom now. So if the 54 wants to defend that 77, he's going to have to get up top and make that pace like those guys were able to make.
Kyle Larson peels off. He comes down pit road as they count him down. He's been happy today. Every time they ask him what he needs, it's just not much. He's been happy with it. Obviously, he's dominated 350 laps, but he gives up that lead as they work the left side here.
Carson Hocevar picks up the lead. Here's Chase Briscoe in, and Ross Chastain from fourth place. Hamlin trying to race his way to the lead. Here is the stop for the 77, and you'll see the trouble when they come around to the left side. And it comes off the jack. That's why Carson Hocevar is 2 laps down, trying to get back on. How long can these leaders go?
As long as they were full when they pitted at lap 258, they can go about lap 440, which is another 30-35 laps from now.
Well, that's the plan. It's what we're doing. Hoping for a caution. Can it happen? We've seen crazier things at Bristol. 43 in the wall again. Eric Jones slow down the front straightaway.
He's up way high as you watch from the onboard in turn 2, letting traffic by.
He was in the wall all the way around there, guys.
If he wanted to pit, he had no chance to do so on that lap, but he's staying high on the racetrack, so well, apparently he's okay to continue.
And you see him running right up against that dark, and a lot of times when you're trying to push that groove up a little bit, sometimes you slip. And we talked about those marbles earlier. They're right on the top of that black rubber line right there, and you get up in those and it sucks you right in.
I mean, so close to the sweep.
Finished second, had a chance to win it. Late caution foiled his chance, or he would be grabbing the broom that Kyle Busch has used here twice, sweeping the weekend.
And that's what he's after. He wants one of those bad. He's tried at Homestead, tried here, so close.
The goal today was to win one for John. In the memory of John Edwards, Kyle Larson dominates and wins Bristol. And parks it against the wall in front of his crew, who come out to pit wall to meet him.
That's at least put fourth gear there, Kevin.
I was, well, when he was up on the rev limiter right there, I'm like, man, we need to find another
Grab
gear.
another one.
Apparently he found it.
Well, they didn't wear out this time. Yesterday, what a difference a day makes. Unbelievable.